Matt, as we're preparing for the ASCSB seminar in supply chain management curriculum development that we're hosting here at the University of Arkansas next March, I was reminded of a slide that you showed just a couple of years ago as we ourselves were in this process of growing and redeveloping our supply chain management program. At the time, you came up with these conclusions that said the need is great, the time is right, we have what it takes, and the payoff is worth it. Now, can you tell us a little bit about how we arrived at these conclusions and why that would help participants of the seminar?
I'd be happy to do that. We did it through a strategic planning process, and we're really excited to be able to share this with partners. We don't view these other universities as competitors. We know more supply chain programs are needed, and we're excited to share this. And there's going to be partners here from other universities that have very successful supply chain management programs. So you won't be just learning from us, you'll be learning from them as well. But building a supply chain management program that's successful requires three areas: teaching, research, and outreach. When we started our strategic planning process, we started by looking at what kind of faculty resources do we have within the department, college, and university? What kind of infrastructure do we have? What are the financial constraints? But not just the financial constraints, what kind of financial opportunities does this create, developing a new program? Because we have lots of partners, and you do too, that would be interested in seeing you succeed in developing such a program. On the other hand, we looked at what kind of student demand would there be? How could that be generated? What are the corporate needs in terms of developing supply chain skills? And then finally, what are the strategic thrusts of the college and the university? And how can a program like this fit into those strategic thrusts?
So I understand we're going to collectively explore the strategic planning process and help all those participants grow and improve their own programs. But in addition, we're also going to explore these areas of teaching, outreach, and research. And can you give us a little bit of a sense of what we'll be covering during that seminar on these topics?
I'd be happy to. As you know, we will be covering pedagogy and curriculum development. But in addition to that, we're going to be talking about things like student recruiting and placement with respect to teaching. With respect to outreach, we're going to be talking about how do you engage corporate partners through things like adjunct lecturing and these kinds of things. You want to engage them in developing the program because it gives you the opportunity for development and a better program. And finally, we'll be talking about research. How can a program like this facilitate research productivity and impact and allow you to become a thought leader? But we want to provide you with a planning process and tools so that when you leave the program, you can be successful in establishing your program.